Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. There was a recent video posted by Transport Evolved about the first on-road test drive of the beta. And I'm not going to use their footage because they've asked me not to, but we can watch this footage of the track as we talk about it. Obviously, in this track video that Aptera released back in February, you see very aggressive driving, and the suspension seems to do quite well with very aggressive driving. And the take-home points from the test drive by media recently was that it felt a lot better, just subjectively. And they said that after they went over a pothole, and I don't know how big the pothole was, but that it was very not barely noticeable, which is great because, as many people have mentioned, with a three-wheeler, it's very hard to avoid some potholes. Sometimes if there's a pothole kind of in the middle of the lane, you can ride over and have it go down the middle of a car in a four-wheel vehicle and miss the pothole. But if you try to do that in Aptera, obviously the rear wheel is going to hit the pothole. So it's very difficult to avoid potholes in a three-wheeled vehicle. Either you're going to hit it with the front wheel or you're going to hit it with the back wheel. And they did hit a pothole, and it was barely noticeable, which I think is a good sign. I'm hoping that maybe when I get the test drive in the beta, I can ask them to purposely hit some potholes and go over the same track with the alpha and the beta to see the difference. The other thing that we learned during that ride is that the next beta vehicle is going to be testing the solar charging capability, which makes me think that in the alpha vehicles, it might be that the solar panels were just on the alpha vehicles for display and for cosmetic purposes, just to show you what it would look like, but that they were not actually hooked up to charge the vehicle. So I'm guessing, my guess right now is that the alpha vehicles actually don't charge using their solar panels, that they're just there for show. And the next beta vehicle is going to be validating their solar charging. And then the other thing that we found out was that their front end subframe is going to be changed out a little bit. Don't know how much of a change that's going to be, but it is going to change out a little bit. So overall, I think the good things we learned from that ride is that subjectively, the ride feels much better. Potholes, at least of some size, are nearly imperceptible. And that the next beta is going to be a solar vehicle, and that the front end will change a little bit, the metal subframe of it that holds the suspension. I doubt that that's going to be a major change. I think they're pretty happy with the suspension the way it is. Oh, actually, there was one other thing that they found out, is that remember this drag race that they had, this drag race video that they had? Turns out that the beta, and I guess we should have figured this, does not have the full-size battery pack. It has a small battery pack that is not the production intent battery pack, so that you can't really floor the vehicle. The battery pack cannot deliver the amount of power that you need to get full acceleration out of the three motors. So the production Aptera should be much quicker than the one that they showed in this drag race. All right, well, if you guys noticed anything else about that test drive, please put it in the comments below so we can all learn. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.